listeners! Today we're diving into the cool differences between American and Indonesian cultures. I'm Dwina and I'm here with Putri. So, Putri, what's the deal with these two cultures?
Thanks for having me. Well, as far as I know, in the US it's like a big mix of people doing their own thing, celebrating their uniqueness. Indonesia is more about togetherness, like one big family party, two different styles, but both pretty cool.
Alright, folks, let's dive into a cool example of when American does its thing compared to Indonesia. Putri, any insight on this?
Absolutely, take something like Halloween in the US. It's a fantastic celebration where people go around decorating houses, dressing up in crazy costumes, and trick or treating for candy. It's this huge individualistic expression of creativity and fun.
True, Halloween is a blast. Now, how does that differ from Indonesia?
In Indonesia, let's say during Ramadan, it's a whole different vibe. It's a month of fasting, prayer, and community. Families come together for special meals and share the spirit or togetherness. It's less about personal expression and more about the collective experience.
So, Halloween is this wild, creative solo act, while Ramadan is like a harmonious group performance. Two cultures, two unique ways of celebrating. Cool style.
Yes, pretty cool. Have you ever celebrated Halloween?
It seems fun, but in Indonesia, especially in the Riau Island, I don't think anyone celebrates Halloween here, not like in the US. Do you know much about Halloween? How is Halloween celebrated in Indonesia?
Like you said that Halloween is not widely celebrated in Indonesia. While some urban areas may have costume parties or tent events, it's not a traditional or widely practiced holiday in the country. Indonesians are more likely to celebrate cultural and religious events specific to their different communities.
Yeah, like Ramadan.
Yeah, like Ramadan. And have you ever noticed the cultural differences between America and Indonesia?
Yeah, it's quite fascinating. One big contrast is the emphasis on individualism in America, while in Indonesia, we often prioritize community and family.
Raining now. Okay. True. In the US, personal achievements are often highlighted, like independence and pursuing one's dreams. Their family ties are strong, and decisions are often made collectively. Respect for elders is a big deal, and we tend to value harmony in relationships.
Let's talk parties. Putri, how do we throw a sign date in these two places?
In Indonesia, celebrations are like a cozy family gathering filled with love. Now in the US, it's like a mega blast with everyone bringing their own flavor. It's like a big happy mix.
Alright, let's chat about party time in Indonesia and America.
In the US, you've got epic parties like New Year's Eve in Times Square or 4th of July celebrations. It's massive with fireworks, music, and people from all walks of life coming together to celebrate.
Sounds like a blast. In Indonesia, take a traditional wedding. It's not just about the couple, it's a community celebration. You've got traditional music, dance, and a feast. It's a different vibe, more about cultural richness and family ties.
Talk about Ramadan. How do you see the differences in the atmosphere during Ramadan party time in America and Indonesia?
In my opinion, in America the atmosphere is calmer. Many people don't fast, so there's not as much hustle and bustle as in Indonesia.
Right. It's more subdued here, and in America, the atmosphere is calmer. Many people don't do fast, right? And there are more variety in non-halal food, right? But in Indonesia, traditional Ramadan dishes like ketupat and opor ayam are always great in that.
Definitely. How about traditions or specific activities during Ramadan in both countries?
In America, I think they tend to focus more on diversity values, while in Indonesia, religious traditions take precedence. There are many religious activities and community cooperation.
Indeed, cultural diversity influences the celebration atmosphere.
So it's like grand, nationwide parties in the US very deeply ruled community-centered celebration in Indonesia. Two differences but both bringing people together.
Definitely, it's always great to learn from each other's cultures and find common ground. Language Vibes is coming up. Joining me is language expert Putri. How do we chat in these cultures?
In the US, it's like a language buffet with words from everywhere. In Indonesia, it's like all about bahasa, like a common language dance connecting everyone. Two different bits but both pretty awesome.
Yes, talk about language differences between the US and Indonesia everyday life. Have you noticed any interesting quirks?
One thing that stands out is the use of formal and informal language. In the US, people often use first name. Even with colleagues or bosses, it creates a more casual vibe in personal settings.
Oh, interesting. And in Indonesia, especially in professional settings or when talking to elders, we often use more formal language like titles and polite expressions. It's a way to show respect.
So it's like the US is on a first name basis with everyone, while in Indonesia, there's a bit more formality to show respect. Any other language quirks you have noticed too?
Yeah, slang is a big one. In the US, slang is pretty common and can vary a lot depending on regions. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, local language and dialects spice up the slang scheme, making it diverse and unique to different regions.
So it's like the US has its cool regional slang, but Indonesia has this rich tapestry of local language influencing the way people talk. Fascinating.
Very fascinating. Don't forget that in Indonesia, we have many languages and each region has its own.
Absolutely, we have diversity, which enriches us with various language.
What language do you use daily at home? I am Malay myself. When talking to family, I use the mother tongue.
Malay, Melayu. I do
Melayu.
the same. Sometimes I mix between Melayu and Bahasa.
For example, if you meet an American, what Indonesian phrases will you teach them?
I can teach some common phrases in Bahasa Indonesia. Maybe I can start with some basic greetings. Selamat pagi is good morning. Selamat siang is good afternoon.
And selamat malam is good evening. Today we'll delve into the diverse culinary landscapes of these two countries.
Makan-makan. Except to explore the delicious world of food in both America and Indonesia.
We always excited about food. It's always fascinating to see how food reflects culture.
So true, let's start with iconic dishes. What are some must-try foods that stand out in each country?
In America, I'd say burgers and barbecue are quintessential. The variety of styles and flavors is mind-blowing.
True, I've seen that in their movies. They will go grab a burger or have a barbecue party.
And in Indonesia, you cannot miss nasi goreng and rendang.
Oh yeah.
The richness of spices in Indonesia cuisine is unmatched.
Great choices. Do you like rendang?
Of course, no need to ask again. My mother's rendang is the most very delicious.
Yes. And do you know that I like to add nasi goreng with rendang?
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is really delicious. Do you ever try it?
Nope, I don't like it. I just eat rendang, not with nasi goreng, but I eat rendang with nasi padang. I love it. It's a perfect combo.
Okay, that's delicious too. But I eat nasi goreng with rendang. Now talking about street food, how does the street food culture differ between the two countries? What do you think?
American food tracks offer a mix of global flavors, from tacos to gourmet sandwich. It's a melting pot of taste on wheels. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, the warungs, street stalls, serve up local delights like satay and bakso. It's where you get that authentic taste.
Moving on to dining tradition, what culture aspect play a role in the way people enjoy their meals in America and Indonesia?
In the US, there's a casual communal vibe. Sharing dishes at the table is common, fostering a sense of togetherness.
Okay, Indonesia meals often bring family and friends together. The concept of gotong royong is strong. Everyone contributes to the feast.
What American food would you like to try?
Apple pie. I love apple pie.
In Indonesia, there are pies too, right?
Pies. Okay. And then
What do you think makes them different?
the difference between pies in America and Indonesia include variations in filling, crust recipes, and local flavor preferences. For instance, American pies often feature fruits like apples or cherries as the main filling, while in Indonesia the filling can be more diverse with a mix of tropical fruits or nuts. Additionally, pie curds in America are typically flaky and made from a mixture of liver, butter, and water, whereas pie curds in Indonesia may use different ingredients to align with local taste.
New knowledge. Now we can learn about the differences in pies.
And how about you? What American food would you like to try?
Chimchanga.
Chimichanga. Okay, is shape similar to risol?
Yeah, that's right.
I know you really like risol.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to try that food?
I want to try that food.
Yeah.
Now we explore the differences between fashion trends in America and Indonesia. Let's start by discussing the most noticeable differences in fashion styles between the two countries. What do you think is the most striking difference in fashion trends in America?
In the US, fashion is diverse and experimental. We'll find a mix of casual and avant-garde styles. And here in Indonesia, we like blending traditional and modern with things like our beloved batik.
About accessories, Americans love using accessories to show personality, and bold colors like neons are in. In Indonesia, we go for softer, natural tones, and unique accessories like ethnic jewelry stand out.
Do you like wearing accessories when dressing up? Like me?
Yeah, Stanley. I usually wear bracelet, rings, a watch, and a necklace. How about you?
Me too. People wear accessories for various reasons. One of them is as form of self-expression, where accessories can reflect someone's personal styles, interests, or personality. Additionally, accessories can add an extra touch to one's appearance, boosting confidence or creating a specific impression in formal or casual settings. Some individuals also wear accessories for sentimental value or special meaning associated with the jewelry.
Definitely.
What the most popular fashion trends in America and Indonesia?
The most popular fashion trends in America often include trendy casual styles such as denim, printed or slogan t-shirts, and stylish sneakers. Additionally, sporty and urban styles have a significant influence on fashion trends in America.
In Indonesia, popular fashion often reflects cultural diversity. Batik remains a popular choice both in formal shirts and casual wear. Moreover, clothing with designs that blend traditional Indonesian elements with modern style is also well received.
To kick things off, let's talk about the religion's diversity in each country. How would you describe the religion's landscape in America?
In America, there's a rich tapestry of religious diversity. Christianity is predominant, but you'll find a wide array of faiths, including Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and various others. The US is often referred to as a melting pot of religions. In Indonesia, the majority of the population practices Islam, but we're also home to various religious communities, including Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, and traditional indigenous beliefs. Indonesia embraced the principle of Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity and diversity.
Talk about religion's practice. How do religion's practice manifest in daily life in America?
Religious practices in America vary widely. While some individuals attend weekly church service, others may engage in more personal and private forms of worship. There are also a significant portion of the population that identifies as secular or non-religious.
Yeah, in Indonesia, religion's practice are deeply ingrained in daily life. Many people participate in regular prayers, visit places of worship, and observe religious festivals and rituals.
Yes. As we wrap up this journey exploring the rich tapestry of American and Indonesia cultures, we hope you've gained valuable insight into the unique threads that weave the fabric of these societies.
If you enjoyed that video of culture threads, stay tuned for more enlightening conversation about mosaic of cultures around the globe. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.